having interview with me today, Natal. But
Okay.
so we will proceed our interview session today. So how about you briefly introduce your age and level of study?
So for my age, I am 22 years old, and currently I'm undergraduate student.
Okay. When you are studying for exams or doing assignment, what is your usual study routine?
Usually, I I plan my study session in advance, like breaking tasks into smaller parts, review lecture notes right after class to keep the information fresh, and allocate time for each subject.
Thank you. So next question is, how do you ensure you actually remember or understand new information from lectures? Are
Mm,
itulah,
To
okay.
make sorry
Patap.
to make sure I truly understand new information, I try to refresh concepts in my own words, and I connect new knowledge with real life examples or things I already know.
All right. Are there any specific strategies like flashcards, summarizing, or taking breaks? Is that actually connected to your previous question, previous answer?
Uh, yes, like summarizing the notes into short points.
Mhm. All right. And then, are you actually taking breaks, between study? Like how many minutes in ensure that you are not overloading your brain?
Usually, I take 1 hour nap time.
All right, understood. Okay, last question. What are the biggest challenges you face when trying to learn complex topic? Like for example, in your junior year, like in our first year, you are studying foundation to AI too, right? So what is the most complex subject and how do you face the challenges to in order to get good grades and then so on?
Uh, for me, mid lecture
Mm-hmm.
one.
Okay, one.
Then I I try to find new material from online, like textbook.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much for answering my questions and I hope you have a good day. Acting on this interview, what surprised me the most was her extremely structured routine, especially the habit of reviewing notes immediately after class and scheduling a full 1 hour nap for memory recovery. Do her strategy seems effective? Absolutely. By planning in advance and breaking her sessions into smaller parts, she prevents cognitive overloads. Taking a nap is also a highly effective way to let the brain rest and process information. This is quite different from my own learning experience. Her routine is incredibly methodical, whereas when I am tackling systematic subjects like database management system or human factors economic, I have to map concepts out visually as I go. Also, while her study breaks involve sleeping to recharge, I rely heavily on absolute solo focus fueled by a steady stream of coffee and sweet to keep my momentum up during a long sessions. Can perfectly connect her learning behaviors to key cognitive theories from KMK 227G, Cognition and Learning. The first concept is elaborative rehearsal. During the interview, she mentions that she connects new concepts to real life situations and to things that she already knows. This is a textbook example of elaborative rehearsal. She is integrating new information into her existing cognitive schemas, which creates deeper, more meaningful memory traces than simple note memorization. The second concept is memory consolidation, specifically ties to her strategy of taking a 1 hour nap between study sessions. Sleeps play a critical role in the cognitive process of consolidation, where fragile short-term memories are stabilized and transferred into long-term storage. To further improve her learning, especially when she misses a lecture and has to rely on textbooks, she could apply metacognitive monitoring. As she sources new online materials, actively testing herself on the new contents would help her accurately gauge if her self-study is successfully filling the knowledge gaps left by the missed class. And that is all for me. And this is the end of my video documentary presentation on KMK 2273. Thank you. Ultimately, this interview showed me that while our daily habits might look completely different, whether that's relying on a strict schedule and a 1 hour nap, or filling a study session with visual mind maps, and coffee, the underlying cognitive processes are exactly the same. By understanding how our brains actually process, store, and retrieve information, we can just stop studying harder and finally start studying smarter. Thank you for watching my documentary for KMK 2273. Good luck with your exam!